Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. So today I've got another journal kit. Oh, it's so much fun. Can't help myself. This one is so much fun and it's so pretty. As you can tell by the front, it might have to do with a little bit of going somewhere and doing something, right? Okay, I'm calling it Trekking Adventures. Whether you actually go camping or go for a walk or take a day trip or whatever you do, this is a journal for that kind of thing, I guess. Well, it's a journal for anything you want it to be for, so just saying. So let's get on with looking at the beautiful pages. I think they're beautiful. I hope you guys agree with me. I made this to look like an old vintage journal cover kind of thing, old book sort of, if that, I hope that comes through. You know, cut it in the middle and put this the front and this your back. Okay? Alright, let's see, what am I doing with this? That way. Then I've got going camping or out in the woods, whether you go camping or not. There's a compass up here and a little suitcase down there because, you know, sometimes we might stay in a motel, but we go, right? There's journaling here. I put the lines in here because I just thought that was just, it worked for me. And I've got some, you know, background on each one of them that will just show like the mountains or trees or out in nature of some kind, right? So there you go. I think it's just beautiful. Okay. Next is, we're next to some water on this one. We've got our little pup with us on most of them. This is a fishing lure hanging down there. I used to love to go fishing. I caught a catfish one time I could barely hold up. It was so heavy. And that's when I discovered I don't like to eat catfish. Catching them's fine. They give you a good fight. Throw them back, okay? For all those you like catfish, I'm sorry. I don't. It tastes really bad to me. So I've got some things over here, just muted things that will, I don't know, maybe inspire the mind. So yeah, that's my fishing story. I'd much rather catch crappie or trout or anything but catfish. Okay, so here's just another little camper. We've got, of course, some little bits of nature. There's a squirrel there, rabbit there. We're just having fun out in nature and just enjoying ourselves, right? I think it would be. Nowadays, I just have to do like in the cabin. I just have to dream about it. But I have gone to the Grand Canyon and just day trips, and it's, look, you can't take a picture of that. That's good enough, ever. It's just beyond your capacities to take an actual picture of and it still look as good as the real thing, right? So getting out in nature really does help us. Whether you're tent camping, taking a hike, like I said, or whatever you're doing, you've got a little deer here and a little hedgehog there. So just cute stuff. This journal is going to be so fun to put together. This is a complete kit. To me, it's a complete kit because I can make a whole journal out of this. So there you go. Another pretty tent, and our pup just hanging around there. We're roasting marshmallows up here on that, if you're wondering what that twig is. Okay, campfire for us to roast our marshmallows on. We've got some old boots and stuff like that to go hiking in, the bunny and the pup. I just think that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, this is our signature cover. Just random little animals and some twiggy stuff sticking out. Okay, and these are our signature papers. So, yeah, I like it. I think it's just awesome. This is one of our background papers. Pretty. Very muted so that you can put whatever element. You're going to put a photo flip, you know, whatever you want to put on there, you know. Here's another one of our background papers. just absolutely beautiful. Okay, and another background paper. This is the one that's the behind all the regular pages for the journal, so it's just like an old book, right? Okay, now we get into the fun and cutesy stuff. We've got our envelopes, a tent, and one of the campers and one of the campers there. So, just super cute. And I put some things on this side because when you fold that over, this is, you know, you have to do it upside down. So, there you go. Envelopes taken care of. We've got, these can be tags or journal cards, whichever way you want to go with that. It's just elements from the journal kit on some really pretty, you know, cards. And again, more elements from the journal kit. Yeah, just so much fun. If I'd hold it in the camera, it would work, right? Okay, just so much fun to be had here. All right. Just, I think it's beautiful. Lots of journal cards or tags, whichever way you want to use those. And of course I had to do these because, you know, it's how I roll. I just can't get away. I love these and I use them in every journal. So there you go. Okay, and now we've got our little minis and some circles because I just thought that was necessary in this one. So you've got little mini journal cards up here and some circles here. It's just adorable. Little notes you might want to make, right? And this one I'm going to do a craft along on really soon. It's one of the ones like I did back when I was doing the winter journal. At night when you're out camping or just out in nature and you look up at the stars, it's just a glorious thing. So there's stars all around here. So this is actually not to be cut off. This is to be folded up. You print on the back side of this or mount it onto a file folder and then turn this around as a pocket on your journaling card. So it's a pocketed journaling card, if that makes sense. I'll show you in a future video, I promise. Okay, this is a little mini insert journal cover. You know, like a notebook you would take out and stick in your purse and take with. You could take the whole thing with you, but anyways, a little one that you can insert into your journal. We've got lots of labels. Yep, I can say words. Different labels that says freedom, return, wilderness, stars, wildlife, memories, lakeside, trees, mountains, peace, s'mores, of course, nature, escape, and campfire. So, you know, lots of different things to put little writing prompts on your whatever, okay? And then this is the freebie that we're going to work on today. This is 20 pages of just awesomeness right here for the kit. Where did I put that thingy? Here it is. Excuse my reach. So that's the big kit for the journal. It'll be in my Etsy shop, of course. This is the freebie page that we're going to work with today. And when I put this together, I did have a plan, okay? These backpacks are the same backpack, only they're mirrored. So you've got one this way and one this way. That one looks the same. But you see here, it's just so that they'll fit together, right? And then these are little notebooks, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with those. And you've got a lot of little tidbits of nature down here that you can use to decorate or whatever you want to do. I think this is going to be fun too, so let's get at it. I've got mine prepared. I've got a bunch of different things prepared. I hope I do anyways. I was sitting and trying to get everything ready and stuff for this video. So let me show you what I've done. I've done the first little backpack, and it's, like I said, it's a mirrored image so that it fits on the back of itself, right? If that makes sense. It's just a little backpack, and you know, you take that with you somewhere, right? Well, it's also good for marking your place in the journal. Like you write something down and you want to come back to that, or I don't know, you just want to decorate with it. So it's just a little hidden paper clip, and I'll show you how I did that. Okay, so we just slide that right on any page, right? Okay, so I've got these two ready to go, I hope. I'll show you the notebook in a minute. I came up with so many ideas for that, it was just kind of ridiculous, but anyways. So you get a piece of paper. I'll start from the beginning, okay? You get, in case somebody hasn't done this before, you get a piece of paper or cardstock. This is cardstock, and it's just some scrap that I had left over, and fold it in half and stick your paper clip on it, on the top, somewhere in the middle, right? You just want your paper to be wide enough to go in behind here, and if you have to trim off a little bit of this and that, right, like that, that's fine, no problems. Okay, so you want it to be to near the top of your, you know, of your backpack, but not over where you can see through. When I had the Cricut cut this out, it did a really good job. Let's see if I can show you. So, you know, I've got that little hole there where it's for the handle on the backpack. Anyways, so yeah, you want it to come up to there so that it's still hidden, right? Okay, so let's get this one on and you'll see what I'm talking about, right? So, get my, I'm sorry if I'm saying so a lot. I guess it's my go-to word, right? I don't know. It's my segue word, right? I'm just going to get a good bit of glue, and I don't care. If I have to cut glue off, I'm okay with that too. It doesn't matter to me. So, yep, I'm going to put this here, just right under that little hole is my guide, right? And I just want to cover it and press it down really good everywhere so that you've got, excuse me, so that you've got you've got it stuck completely is what you want. This glue grabs pretty quick, so not a problem. Now I'm just going to take and trim that out. And like so. Now you don't see it. Okay, like so. Now I have already pre-inked these so that it doesn't give me any, you know, you don't have to watch me inking. That's my main thing, I guess. So we've got this on. There I go again. I'm trying to train myself not to do that, but you know, it happens every time. Okay. Now we just want to line this up so that it's lined up, right? Okay. Lining it up, lining it up. And I don't use double stick tape on this. You could, but I think the glue's enough. Enough. Okay. So now you don't have to make hidden paper clips with yours. You can do anything you want. You can just decorate a page in your journal with all of this stuff, really. But you know, I just like doing this, so I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. Okay. So it doesn't take long. Once you get all your prep work done, you've just, you know, you just sit and have fun with it. Yep. Just get a good bit of glue everywhere and put it on there. Oops. Really? Okay. Get up there and behave yourself. Okay, I don't want it really peeping out. So scooch down already. Okay, now. And again, I'm going to trim this off just so that I don't have my stuff peeping out. It's easier to trim it off once you get it on there, because then you know exactly where to trim, right? Or that's my way of thinking. Okay, we've got 3 little paper clips made, well, almost made, and then I'm going to move on and show you the little notebook because it's just adorable. I had so many ideas. Like I said, it just kept happening. I don't know. My brain was exploding with ideas. So just kind of line that up so that it's matching on both sides and not, you know, I just think that's adorable, adorable, adorable. Press it really good so that you've got good adhesion everywhere. And if you need to, if it gets a little off, you can always trim it up or ink it some more or whatever. But it's just that simple to do. And then I'm going to stick it on here and let it settle, because sometimes you need to. And one of the main reasons I do this is that I don't want to have it accidentally gotten glue somewhere that I didn't want it. And this way it won't stick something I don't want stuck. Okay, so we've got our backpacks made, right? Okay, where's my, this one? Let me see. I've got these so that I can make a couple of different kinds. This one, I've got the backpack ready to do a little sewing, sew the signature in. Okay, this one I'm using the glue the pages together method. It's not new, it's old. It's been used by book binders for ages and a day. So, is it this one or it's not that one? Where's the one that I had ready to do this? This one is. Okay. All right, this one is. So, I put my my paper clip on the back of the little notebook, and then I had some scrap that I covered that with, and I had a little bit left over, so I thought, well, I think I'm going to make a pocket. So I've got a little pocket. Well, why not, you know? So I put a little pocket in there to stick some little bitty things in. So it's a paper clip, yeah, and I'll show you how to do that. You want to make sure that your papers are together. You want to stack them on one side super duper good, and then you want to remember which side that was. And then you're going to take your glue and just kind of put it along the edge, just like so, and use the finger tool to smooth that out. Now, you can probably get by with doing that just once, but I give it a minute and let it get a little, this is really quick drying glue, so I give it just a minute and let it get a little tacky dry. And I would give it longer than this minute because, you know, but then you're going to go back over, or I do, go back over it and do it again, so that you're sure that you've got every page included in that glue, so that you've got all that, and then just set it aside and let it dry. And that's why I did this one previous to the video. I did that same exact thing that I did to that one to this one, and now those are all glued together. So as you do that, you've got, you know, your pages for your notebook. And once again, you're just going to put glue on there and sit it in there and close your notebook on it. Okay. So that's this method. You don't have to use this method. You can use whatever method you want to put your little. And I've also got one that you don't have to. See if I can get this straight. That you don't have to put a signature in, because sometimes we just have a little folio, right? Okay, so I'm going to give that a minute. I'm going to get me a clip and let it hold itself together, because I don't want to be fiddling with it till it really dries. Okay, so I forgot my daggum. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I got all my supplies this time. So on this one, I did it again. Daggum. Okay. I'm only going to poke 2 holes. Now, look, you could do this with a staple if you wanted to do it with a staple. You don't have to have a sewn-in signature in your teeny-weeny little notebook, okay? I do have a paper clip in there already, though, so just so you know. Did I fasten that down? I did not, because I wanted to show you how to do it. Okay, so we're going to sew this in first. Can't believe I said sew again. All right. It would be silly to put it down in there, so I'm not going to do that. But I can be silly sometimes, just saying. I can. All right, so instead of going to the middle this time, I'm going to go right in there. Okay? Like that. And like that. Yep. And then we've got our holes. And I don't care if they're super straight or not. Just, it's a bitty bitty notebook, right? Just cute is what we're going for. And you can put these in, you know, mark your place in your journal, whatever. I mean, it's just for cute. I'm going to go in from the outside because, yeah, I'm going to tie it out there. Because the inside's got enough little bitty bulk in it as it is. Okay, and see, that's going to be our, you know, that. Take this off, stick that in there so I don't, you know, injure myself. Okay. Now I'm going to just tie this and snip it off, because it's just cute. And like I said, I had so many ideas till I had to do as many of them as I could, because it's just too cute not to. This is waxed linen thread, so it'll be pretty strong and endure the, you know, whatever's. Okay, now set that aside. Put this away so that I don't lose it. And put this away because it's in the way. You just need something soft to smush into when you're doing that. Alright, we've got our little teeny signature in there. This is just regular copy paper that I cut up and, you know, made it the right size to fit there. Okay, so now to show you how to do the paper clip on this one. And this is my little pocket. I rounded my corners because I just wanted them rounded. You don't have to do that, but the one I used to round these little teeny corners is this 4 mil on the corner rounder. So if you wanted to know. Okay, so I did it again. I can't believe it. Okay, what I do is I put the smaller piece in when I'm not doing a completely hidden paper clip. Then you have the big one outside, and you can clip it onto more things, right? These are, what are they? About 1.5 inches paper clip. Okay, so I'm going to put, did it again. I'm going to put this down all the way on there. I'm going to put some extra glue on my paper clip because, yep, I like it that way. Ooh, I almost did it again. Alright, so just line that up with there. and there. Yep. Then you've got your notebook paper clip. We got to put some, you know, a little bit of glue on here. Close our pocket. Well, not close it, but, you know, make our pocket. Yep, like so. It's adorable, right? Make sure we've got some space in there, but don't give it too much pressure yet because, you know, it's got to grab. Okay, so we've got our little pocket in the back, paper clip on the back, signature sewn in. Yep. All right, let's get this other one because it's got the same thing, only it's got the glued in one, which is fine. And you got your little pocket back there. Just adorable, guys. Okay, now if you don't want to put a signature in one, is this the one I fixed for that? Yes, this is. If you want to make one of these and you don't want to put a signature in one, which I understand because that can get a little fiddly. I honestly know. It's fun though. Okay, so you're going to put your paper clip on the back of it and your little side in so that your big side is out. Okay? And then I've got, where's the other one? Maybe it's this one I did that. This one's the red one that's ready for that. That's going to have another little signature in it. It's probably going to be the one I've got drying. Okay. So, back we go. And I said it again. I just can't get away from it. I guess I'm sewing today. All right, we got that on there. We've got 2 pieces for our inside. And I did that because I'm going to make it into a little folio with pockets. It's cute. Okay. As I said, everything's pretty... This time I'm going to go ahead and close that pocket up and have it already done before I put it in. Okay. Now we're just going to simply put this on there so that we have our cover for our paper clip, one thing, and then our pocket for our folio part, right? This time, I think I forgot to round those corners. You know what? I can fix that. Okay, we've got that done. Making sure my little pocket is open. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm just going to take my scissors and round that. Okay, just quickly get that off. And when you do something like that, you need to ink it over. So, there. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and round these because I didn't. On the other side, I had the paper clip in, and that won't work. When you put the paper clip in, your corner rounding days are done, except for with the scissors, and that's what you do. Okay, close our pocket. It's adorable. I hope you guys are going to make some of these. They're just too much fun. Even if you don't get this Trekking Adventures journal kit, this is still fun. I'm just saying. It is. And you can put these in any journal. You don't have to have this one. Of course, if you want to buy it, it's in my Etsy shop. The freebies are on my website, julieworthington.com. And there you go. Line that up so it's straight-ish to your edge. Yep. Okay. Then you've got a folio, and I did score the spine so that I could put a signature in, but with this one I'm not going to, because I'm showing you how to do one without a signature, so you can just squash that down. And it's a little folio. You can put little things in it, and you've got a paper clip. You can stick it on the page of your journal. That is adorable. Yep, this one's going to keep drying. I just let it set for a while, just so I'm sure. Okay, now I've got all these little cutouts, and I thought, oh, well, I can use those. They can, like this pine cone here, it can just stick in a pocket like so. Is that adorable? It just is. So you could also take some of these, like the leaves, and put them on the edge of your page for little tabs or whatever. It would just be really cute to decorate up with those on either of those. You could also stick them like in between here and have them poking out of your backpack. I mean, there's just so many things you can do with these little bitty things. And I had some little papers that were cut off, little scraps, and I thought, usually I would throw that away, but this time, I think, since I'm doing some little mini, teeny weeny things, I could take that and stick it in my pocket. I know it's silly, but it's super cute. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little craft along and hanging out with me. We've got our sewn in signature here. And that will settle down once it, gets settled. So you've got lots and lots of pages. I didn't really count these. They're just a bunch of little pages in there. And a bunch of little pages in here. And they'll stay in pretty good. I mean, you can rip them out, but, why would you? And you've got your little folio. 3 little backpacks to go trekking with, right? Let me move all this out of the way. And all these little bitty, teeny fussy cuts to decorate with. Ooh, the acorns. That would look good on the edge of a page too, wouldn't it? Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So let me go back and recap. We've got, this is the freebie we were working with today. Loads and loads of fun. I hope you guys have fun with it. And then we've got the Trekking Adventures Journal Kit. 20 pages of all kinds of fun. And there'll be more freebie craft alongs, of course. That's just how I roll, right? It's just what I do. I make more. I never can stop. When I do a kit, I've always got another idea. So I've got 3 backpacks, a folio, 2 notebooks, and some more that are ready to make because it's hard to stop once you get started doing these. It just is. Okay, so the drawing for a free digital journal kit, including the one I just showed you, when I get to 700, 800, 900, and 1,000, I'm going to do a drawing for a free digital journal kit. If you want to be in the drawing, just make a comment down below, and I will put you in the drawing. So, yeah. If you want the freebies, they're in my website, julieworthington.com. Freebies tab at the top of the page. I think that's everything. All the news, all the crafting, all the fun. Yep. Oh, it's a lot of fun. You guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. TTFN.